Hello everyone, I'm your host, Boss Zombie. Welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online Gold Road. We're actually in Gold Road, or the West Weald, but this time. I think we should start with side quests. And with starting with side quests, we should start with the delves and dungeon stuff. Because they're the easiest to locate and easiest to check off the list. Oh right, you have to swim across the water here. I love the colors here, but there's parts where it feels like they just, instead of making the colors really rich, they just blow the contrast out. And there's this like overall golden filter on everything, but it's fine. I love it. It looks good.
You there? Did the Legion send you?
Captain won't send us back in there, will he?
What?
You're no legionary, but I don't think you're one of those bandits either. And you're certainly not one of my raw recruits. So, care to take on a commission from the captain of Fort Colovia?
What sort of commission?
Bandits. Deserters from the war in Cyrodiil who united to pillage the countryside. They appeared in numbers too great for my small cohort of raw recruits to deal with. I could use someone competent and experienced to help me out.
What kind of help?
It happened so fast. The Legion has no idea we're in trouble. I need someone to accompany Legionary Calvo inside, reach the bell tower, and ring the warning signal. If you're willing to take the job, Calvo can show you where to find what you need.
Okay.
I won't let you down, Captain.
The silent
this way,
bell.
friend.
I don't think he'll survive.
Alright, let me tick that off my list. Because that's the only way I'll be able to find all the quests, because there's never a really good in-game resource for
Bears.
everything.
They can be sly and sneaky, so be on your guard.
What? Bears? Okay.
Don't worry, friend. I can lead you to the communique, the bell tower key, and the cohort payroll. All part of my training as the captain's aide-de-camp. This passage isn't used much, so it should be mostly clear. Well, except for the bears.
Bears?
Like I said, we don't use it very often, and the bears have to live somewhere, right? You should also know, I'm not much of a warrior. Never had much use for fighting back in Ontis, and we haven't gotten very far with my training.
You're in the Imperial Legion. Isn't fighting part of the job?
Well, yes, but we only arrived here to begin our training a few days ago. Before that, I worked at the ranch in Ontis. An older friend who I admired, Marius Gallo, was the hero of the town. Everyone was so proud when he joined the Legion.
Is that why you signed up?
In part, but I also wanted to set things right. I admired Marius, but he abandoned his post in Cyrodiil and hasn't been seen since. They call him the Ontis Coward, the deserter. I want to prove that not all the people from my town are like that.
Wait, isn't Marius Gallo one of the delve? Is he the delve boss for this place? Deserter Marius Galvo, something like that? Is he? Oh. Interesting. So, cohort payroll, chime sequence communique, bell tower key.
We need to reach the north, south, and east sections of the fort to find the items. I was so nervous when the captain handed me the payroll, I hid it in a barrel in the camp at the north end of the river.
Oh, I guess someone's running through.
Florentina, why did they have to kill her?
What? Oh, this one. I thought for a second he was talking about the bear, that the bear was named Florentina. I was like, wow, that's a beloved bear. No. I haven't actually explored much of these delves. I've kind of just been straight through to grab the objectives, kill the delve boss until they drop the antiquity lead, and that's it.
Around here.
Okay. Easy enough.
That's one of the items the captain sent us.
Did he just get caught in a bear trap?
Keep going. Mercy!
The Dark Company. Are we going to learn anything about them? Because they seem to be Legionnaire deserters? Judging by how they fight, what they say, how they look. Which way now? Probably to the left? I don't think I've gone this way before. Oh, they're fighting Harvers.
Please spare me.
What? These deserters turned bandits have no... Okay. I'll never know what he was gonna say. Let me disarm this bear trap before he runs into it. Oh, neat. Okay, so just down, I guess? Yeah, I've never gone in these tunnels. The ceiling's a little low, though, guys. It's hard to get a good angle with the camera. So what am I looking for here? Don't step in that. Or that.
I was in this hall when the fort was attacked. I hid the communique in an ash pile in the fireplace before I joined the retreat.
That seems dangerous.
I'm glad I remembered where I stashed that. I don't want to die!
Boy, they're really trying to drive home that he's not a big brave boy. Can I go this way? Yeah. Oh, this is going pretty quick, all things considered, unless there's a lot more to this quest.
I surrender!
Yeah, I think the boss is like right up ahead. Like if you go that way and around.
Mercy! I'm too young to die! On my way out, I tossed the bell tower key in a stack of hay in the southern stables.
Oh, I don't want to hit the horses. Do they have names? Oh, they didn't give these horses names? Boo.
Now that we have the sequence,
Oh.
the key, and the payroll, we need to reach the bell tower.
I mean, it makes sense.
It's on the west side of the fort.
We usually end up, like, when you do these delve quests, you usually end up at the
I don't want to die!
boss's location. Let's see if he's even active. Someone probably killed him by now. Yeah. Yeah, this guy. Maybe in the way out he'll respawn.
We made it. We actually made it.
Yeah. Boy, this was a really simple... Like, even for a delve quest, this was a simple one, if this is really all there is to it.
Just ring the bell in the proper sequence, and the alert... I never thought I'd be so happy to hear the ringing of a bell. You take the payroll and report back to the captain. I'll continue to ring the bell until help arrives.
Oh. He's kind of glitching through the floor.
The communique says we need to keep ringing the proper sequence at set intervals until we receive a response or help arrives. That responsibility falls to me now. I'll bar the door once you're gone.
You sure you want to stay here, Calvo?
I can't fight like you, but this I can do. I'll stay until I'm relieved of my post by the Legion or the bandits. Whoever reaches me first. Maybe this will show everyone that the people of Ontis aren't all cowards and deserters.
Okay, stay safe. Goodbye. I'll probably never see you again. Oh, actually, I'll probably see you at the end of things, at the big celebration party thing. Oh. You know, I should keep an eye out. I got myself the new Lucent Echo set, and I had to collect up some tempering ore again.
Reinforcements arrived, do you think?
I knew Calvo could do it.
Someone's ringing the bell. Does that mean they made it?
Those bandits won't stick around once an experienced Legion cohort arrives.
Look! Here comes the adventurer the captain hired! But where's Calvo?
Everyone seems so emotional, standing there and making no expression.
From the sound of the bell, I assume your mission was successful, soldier. Were you able to recover the cohort's payroll as well? And where's Legionary Calvo?
Here's the payroll. Calvo stayed behind to repeat the chime sequence at the required intervals.
He did he? I knew the lad was brave and had something to prove, but this is beyond the call of duty for a raw recruit. If he survives until the reinforcements get here, I may just have to promote him. But why do you think he did it?
Well, definitely not that one. I want to prove the son of Ontus was as loyal and courageous as anyone else. To stay behind, he felt it was his duty at the Legion in this cohort. This middle ground seems pretty good.
That coward of Ontus nonsense again. I told Calvo just to ignore the insults, but he couldn't let it go. Still, there's no doubt he's got courage. I just hope he survives long enough for us to show him how much we appreciate his efforts.
How long before the Legion arrives?
That's an excellent question. It depends on which cohorts are nearby, and what else they may be dealing with. I hear we've been having trouble with wood elves and Daedra recently, you know. Here's the payment I promised. Courtesy of the Legion.
Okay.
No sign of reinforcements yet. I hope Calvo can hold out a bit longer.
You don't think you can take back the fort on your own?
With a handful of untrained legionaries? Not hardly. But we'll hold this position and wait for reinforcements. And as long as we can hear the bell ringing, we know that Legionary Calvo is still with us.
I could help you try to retake it.
Thank you, but no. I'm not willing to risk any more lives against those bandits. Not even yours. Not when the alert has been sounded and reinforcements are on the way.
Basically, at the one-man army my way through here, so...
Eventually. Then we'll show those deserters what for.
Man, that was a really short quest.
Calvo's a true legionary.
Okay. What else? I guess we'll go to Legion's Rest next. Yeah. Ooh, wait, actually, let me look for a plant, because I got a new thing from the Crown Crate. I want to see how it looks. Ooh, spooky. Okay. So this one... Alright. Ugh, maybe I should wait to farm up resources until there's a double event. It's been a long time since I've had to actually farm out stuff, so... Maybe I wait. What? Oh, notification. Probably one of my guilds. Probably a notification update for the day. That's how it goes. I can't imagine people that are in like multiple guild, like 5. Like people, because there are people who hit 5 and say that's not enough. I have one guild that's like my social buddy group that we all chat and talk about the game. And I have another guild that's basically I sell stuff through. It's like you have to pay a lot of dues for the week, and it lets you I'm assuming they're for this place, unless you have a good trader.
Care to earn some gold, adventurer?
I guess
I could use a bit of assistance.
I guess people that sell a lot of stuff that are really into the market aspect of this game would need 5 or more. So that's what? You have 30 slots per, so 150 slots. That's crazy. Orissa Delanois.
I was hoping for a cohort of legionaries from Skingrad, but you'll have to do.
I like your
I don't even
shirt.
know where to begin. Our
Outfit?
entire shipment of blue Adril is gone, and my dear Lazen is still in there chasing down whoever attacked us.
What happened?
Beasts, rogues, a horrible buzzing. It all happened so fast. Legion's Rest has always been a safe place to spend the night. Rory, my caravan master, confirmed as much when he scouted ahead. But look at us! Oh, stranger, I desperately need your help.
What do I do?
The fate of my vineyard rests on that stolen shipment of blue Adril. Recover the lost crates along with my dear Lazen and evidence of whoever is responsible for this attack, and I promise to make it worth your while.
Okay.
Securing 4 crates of blue Adril should be enough to keep our vineyard afloat.
Blue Adril.
If we act fast, we might even find out how they knew to ambush us here. We traveled in secret, you know. And let's look for Lazen. I'd hate it if he were harmed.
Okay. Why take your caravan through here?
Too much jostling ruins blue Adril, so we had to travel exceptionally slowly to reach the market. Legion's Rest has always been a safe place to stop. Rory, my caravan leader, picked the location and our secret route personally.
Okay, but what is Blue Adriel?
Blue Adriel is the pride of my family's winery. It's aged for 10 years in barrels made from the planks of Skingrad's first longhouse. This particular batch finally reached maturity, and we were taking it to market when we were set upon.
Do you think they were after the Blue Adriel?
They certainly seemed to know what was in our wagon. But we closely guard all information regarding our aging process and routes to market. If we can learn how they knew to ambush us here, that would also help immensely.
And who is Lazen?
Lazen is a great many things. My head of security, my chief inspector, my groundskeeper, each role pivotal to the continued success of my vineyard, and all the more reason we find him as quickly as possible. Also, he's my dear pet dog.
Lazen's a dog?
Now, don't for a moment think that Lazen being a dog makes him any less important than the Blue Adriel. He didn't hesitate to try to protect me and the caravan. It's only right that we do everything we can to bring him back safely.
Okay. I guess I'm going in.
I'll join you.
What?
At a distance, of course. Wouldn't want Lazen thinking you mean him any harm.
Oh, okay. Listen, I get it. We care about our dogs, but... You guys go through... Isn't this a cave system? That's interesting to take a caravan through. And seemingly dangerous. Alright, what are we doing? So there. What's the optimal route for this place? I forget. Well, I can't go that way. So probably like this. And then this. Okay, seems linear enough. There's one delve in this place that really confuses me with the layout. I don't think I can actually go... Can I go that way, or do I want to go up? Let's go this way. Oh, this is a place with all the crystal jacks. Those things are cool. They're basically like crystal dragonflies that are really violent. Big crystal dragonflies. Let me be clear. They're like dragonflies the size of a house cat. Okay.
Lazen, is that you?
Doggy.
Oh, I'm so happy you're safe.
Hello, dog. Oh, I can't pet the dog? Boo. Come to think of it, I don't think there are any pettable animals in this
Find the
chapter.
rest of the missing Blue Adriel.
Oh, do I... I guess I'm following him? Oh, never mind. Okay, if that's the case, and... Oh! Okay, so he was leading me this way because I can't go that way. No, I haven't actually taken a good look at these guys. Daedra? No, they seem to be mortals. Wait, where's the... Oh, did I not go the way? Or do they both lead that way? Now I'm confused. It's so weird that there's no companions in this chapter. It's like something that I kind of came to expect over the past 3 years. I just hope that they have a... When they add them in... Oh, is that how I get up? In quarter 4 this year? They really go, like, put full effort into making cool quest lines for them. Especially because they don't do quarter 4 DLCs anymore. Although, really, they say that, but Infinite Archive may as well have been with how much there is in there. You probably spend, I mean, even forgetting the grinding aspects of Infinite Archive, just going through a few times to kind of see everything there is, it's probably about the same amount of time you would... Okay, that was weird. The amount of time you would spend on a smaller DLC, right? Especially recently, because they haven't had any arenas or trials or stuff. What was the last quarter 4 DLC that had one of those? Murkmire had an arena. And what was the... Western... No, the Reach had an arena. What was after the Reach? That would have been the Deadlands. Deadlands didn't have anything. And then after that was Fire Song.
Such a good boy.
Fire Song didn't have anything either. And then that was the last quarter for DLC that way. So
Another bottle, Lazen.
I guess in a sense they have been reducing every year. I want to go this way. Wait, did I see a treasure chest for a second there? No. I wonder if there's anyone who's done like an analysis of like because this DLC is, there's no question about it, this chapter is smaller than Necrom by virtue of that was 2 regions, but physically smaller, not necessarily this less content, because that was 2 regions in one effectively was Necrom. This is 1, but it still has the same number of places. Or maybe it doesn't have, maybe there's the same amount of bosses and delves, but maybe not the same number of actual places. Infinite Archive, neat idea. Let's go a while before we have another one of them. Just let them keep adding a little bit to Infinite Archive at a time.
Sounds like you found more.
Okay. But we don't need to keep adding stuff like that every year.
Good dog, Lazen.
Oh, and this is where the boss is. Dude that summons a bunch of bugs. I wonder if... Oh, that's why these lights are weird. Wonder if I'll encounter any of the actual
Lazen is back there.
delve
There's the
bosses.
blue angel. And a note. Let's grab that.
Oh, okay. Your boss set you up.
Let's talk outside. Come on, Lazen.
Okay, another fast one. I swear delve stuff used to be longer. Maybe I'm just projecting. Because I think I used to do like 2 delves per episode and still was around an hour, and this is, I'm going to be done with 2 and it'll be a half hour.
Who's a good boy, Lazen? You are. Apologies for dashing off like that. Those horrible crystal jacks were really starting to unnerve me. Besides, I wanted to get Lazen to safety. Now, what was in that note you grabbed?
It's from your caravan master to the leader of the bandits. He helped them ambush you.
Let me see that. Gilroy Vassinus? His family used to own a rival winery, but they went out of business years ago. Is that why he turned to banditry? Oh, and Rory? He's worked with us for years. If he needed money, he could have just asked me.
What will you do with him?
He could have gotten us seriously hurt. Killed even. And for what? Gold? I'll have to turn him into the guards when we reach Skingrad. Then he'll spend some time in one of Count Calantius's dungeon cells.
Here's the wine.
Now we can finish our trek to market and sell the wine as planned. In addition to turning Rory over to the authorities, I'll also let the Legion know what's going on in these caves. You recovered my inventory when I thought all was lost. Thank you.
I can't pet the dog.
Believe Rory betrayed us. He could have gotten Lazen or the others killed.
Oh, she's got the angry walk.
Rory, you scheming bastard.
Why are you so mad? It's not like you can't make more wine.
I trusted you. You. Ugh.
Oh, good punch.
All right, everyone. We recovered the Blue Angel. As always, as soon as we sell it, everyone will get a share of the profits. Everyone except Rory, that is.
Makin should not gloat, but Rory has always treated this one rudely. And besides, he could have gotten all of us killed with his scheming.
Can't tell you how many times I've wanted to give Rory a good telling off. Never did like the fellow.
Oh, okay. Everyone doesn't like Rory. Fair enough. Okay, that's 2 down. Let's, what's the next one? There's one there, there's one there, there's one there, there's one. Okay, let's go do this one, I think. I mean, these are going by so fast. Should I just take the long scenic route to get there? Probably not. Let's just keep going. I mean, I guess I shouldn't complain if these go by fast enough. It's more time for me to play Elden Ring, right? But at the same time, I kind of want new content to be full of content. Maybe it's just a few, maybe only a few of the delves are short. Or maybe it's only the delves that are short. I think the real way to tell is the group dungeon quests. The ones that take place in the actual group dungeons. Those usually take a long time. So if those are really fast, then for sure you can tell that we're getting a little skimpy on the stuff. The thing I don't understand... Well, one of the things I don't understand. There are many things I don't understand. Not just in this game, but in general. But, my understanding of things is ZeniMax is doing quite well in regards to this game. They keep bragging about, oh, we have so many players and we put so much effort. But there's no question we're getting less and less content each year. So is it a fact? Is it a matter of they are not doing as well as they claim? Or is it that they're just trying to, like... Maybe they're trying to kind of wind the game down as we approach the release of Elder Scrolls 6. Because it would be weird to have this game and Elder Scrolls 6 going on at the same time. That's like competing against yourself, basically. Alright, now how does this... I know I've seen the quest starting thing in here. I don't remember where. I want to say it was like in one of the town areas. Whoa, this is weird. I would also like to learn more about the wild burn and the weird animals it's making. But that might be part of the story, so that'll be after the side quests. I want to say it was either on this side. Let's see. I know it's in here. I have seen it on the ground. I just didn't want to pick it up and start the quest because I wanted to see it for the first time. It's part of playing through as a Let's Play. Also, maybe it's just me, but these... I wonder if they're supposed to be this low res. Maybe it's a bug. But the, like, edge of the burn wood, wild burn stuff, it looks really bad. It kind of looks like the floor of, like, an old 90s arcade. But, like, if it was pixely and not great. Alright, well, while we're on the subject of things to come and things that aren't here, the companions in Quarter 4. It seems like they're not trying to repeat race of companions until they've gotten through all of them. So what is left? There's Wood Elf, High Elf, Nord, Orc. I wonder which ones will be our two companions. And then after we get through them all once, what then? The recollection, or recollection. These guys are the bad guys in one of the dungeon DLCs, right? Okay, there's no notes here. Was it really all the way in, like, the entrance this way? Or did I miss the one spot it was all the way in the back? I might have missed the one spot it was. Let's see. No, it doesn't seem to be.
Oh, gods.
Did Haldane make it out?
Oh, wait.
Quiet. We can worry about
Oh,
that
is this how
later.
you're supposed to
If
properly
he's
trigger
dead,
it?
I don't want to join him.
We're so close to getting out of here, but I'm not sure we're going to make it. I don't think we're the last ones left alive, though. Oh, gods. I hope we're not the last ones.
What happened?
Tree creatures and animals attacked. It was awful. They came out of nowhere and started killing everyone. You're the first thing we've seen that hasn't attacked us since it started. This camp is cursed. We should have left a long time ago.
The camp is cursed?
Strange things started happening weeks ago. Strange animals coming close to the camp. Angry wood elves cursing at us. Some of the loggers left, but we thought they were being cowards. I wish I went with them.
Oh. Okay. Well. Okay, let's check the one area I didn't check at the very end of the dungeon. Or the delve. Where the boss is. It's certainly an interesting choice to do it this way. Because usually when it's in the base game, it was very common, but you'd go into a delve and there'd be a note at the entrance, kind of, when they didn't want to have an NPC there to issue things. But doing it this way, if the note really is at the end of the dungeon, that's an odd way to do it. I just wonder if it is at the end, are they going to make me do another lap to finish the quest? Oh, there's a spot up here with a glitched treasure chest. I wonder if it'll be there. There's no way to get to it currently. Let's see, is it still here? Oh, it is! You see that glow up there? Hold on a minute. You can see just basically straight above my head is a little blue glowing pillar. There's a chest up there that you can kind of get up here to go look at. I did a glitch like this in Elden Ring once where you can skip a lot of volcano matter. It's out of bounds, basically. Oh wait, I've never gotten this high up. So close. Look at it in there. Yeah, it doesn't seem like they intended it to be there, but there's an invisible wall and I can't move forward. Oh well. See, if this was a more traditional Elder Scrolls game and it was glitched like that, I could bring a companion and tell them to go open it and they would probably be able to. Okay, so this is where the Sky Shard was. That's a big bug on my wall. Uh-oh. Don't like that. It's not that big, but I'd rather it wasn't there. Hey, you stay there until I'm done recording this episode, and then I'm gonna get you. Okay, so maybe it was over here. Well, there's a note over there. Lumber Camp Journal 3. Wait, where does this go? I've never actually been this way. Azura? Why is there a statue of Azura here? Maybe it's related to the quest. Oh, the bug is gone. Where the hell was that note? Oh, the boss is... What are these? I don't remember what these things are called. Aggressions of Root. I don't know if that's this thing's name or that's just the species there, but they're like... I think they're reskinned Nereids. They have some similar animations. There's a world boss version of this called like Oakenclaw, I think. Oh, there it is. Did I get a lead from that? No. Sometimes in the game it hiccups for a second after you kill a boss. There's not much for it. I won't make it outside, and I certainly won't live to hear the sounds of the market. Okay. But everything I have, and she's at the rest. Oh. Okay, so just bring his stuff. That is incredibly easy. That's usually the kind of one you have out in the... Wait, is that really all this quest is going to be? Because usually this is the kind of quest you have that there's like 4 or 5 of them out in the world that you bring it to an NPC. That's an odd... What's it called? Appointed Executor. Like that Pokemon? What is it? Executor was on my original team when I played Pokemon Red. Loved that weird egg tree. Oh wait, they're in here. No, they're neighbors. Lepida russus.
If you're here to complain about that pamphlet I posted about the jungle growth blazing through the countryside, I'm not overreacting. You just aren't seeing the danger it poses to everyone working outside of Skingrad.
Are you Hildane's sister, Lepida russus?
Tell me he didn't send you. Just because I believe that the new forest isn't natural and poses a danger to Westweald doesn't mean that I don't support his business. I'm happy it's fruitful. But this forest isn't good for anyone.
Well, he's dead.
Gods. All
What the hell is this? Lumber supplies.
I have to look into his death. Figure out what happened and find justice where I can. But that will be my battle. Thank you for finding me. I hope Haldane's at peace.
Haldane.
Take this, with both of our thanks.
Wow, that was the shortest delve quest I've ever seen.
Haldane's really gone.
What did you give me? Oh, she's not happy. Oh. Well, okay. Thanks. I kind of like that more than just a rename. Ooh, your food is a little spoiled. That's not... Oh, I thought it was a toilet for a second. No, it's just unspoiled food. I kind of like getting that more than the generic-y, here's a piece of a set that doesn't look as good as the random version of the set. Like, it'll be a thing, part of a new set, but it'll have an old motif style that just doesn't quite look good.
You are.
Not now, Laramil.
Been expecting you.
I'm doing incredibly short delve quests, so that was that one. Let's go to Firelight. Right? Nunalungo. Nunalungo. I mean, if they're all this short, maybe I just do them all in one episode. Let's see, because we're at 42-ish minutes.
Want another rogue come to take what's left.
Oh, wait. That's probably the... I've got... That one threw me off. No, you're probably the NPC. Nice, mustache. You're probably the man to talk to about this dungeon.
Oh, Julianus be praised. A friendly face. It seems the roads are far more dangerous than I was led to believe. We stopped to enjoy the breeze when a crazed brigand came out of nowhere and robbed us.
One brigand did all this?
One masked brigand and a pack of horrid beasts she commanded. Frelgotha did everything she could to protect me, bless her heart. But the thief made off with my entire dowry. Now I haven't a napkin ring to present to my future bride.
What's a napkin ring? Oh, is that those little rings you put around like at a wedding that like makes the napkin stand up and look fancy? Is that what those are called?
She disappeared into the nearby Firelight Cave. Adventurer, if you can recover my 4 dowry bundles, I promise to make it worth your while. Every scrap of silk and muddy jewel could save me from becoming the laughingstock of Skingrad.
Okay.
It took years to negotiate a fair dowry for the Verdullis family's eldest daughter. To come this close to a life of leisure, only for some flea-infested scoundrel to dash my dreams? Please, search Firelight for my dowry. I beg of you.
Okay, let's think. The scoundrel being a woman, they're really laying into that. Is it going to be a twist that the brigand is his future the to-be wife, or perhaps another woman who was in love with him. Who's the Verdilis family?
They are a very powerful mercantile family, and any misstep could spell disaster for my marriage proposal. It's been a grueling year of negotiations between our families. Would you believe I haven't even met my bride-to-be?
Eh?
Absurd, I know, but it's almost more romantic. The tidal forces of commerce leaving us marooned on the shores of love. We've written each other, of course, and beneath the polite formalities, I do believe a moral nurtures a spark of love for me.
That's what we call copium. What if you don't like each other?
That's hardly a reason not to get married. My parents built a lumber empire despite hating each other. Of course, without my dowry, none of this matters. Not to press, but even a small portion returned could save my marriage.
And who attacked you?
It was horrible being surrounded by snarling beasts. And the brigand, wearing a ghastly mask, I might add, started barking orders at us. It was either I surrender the dowry or forfeit my life.
And you said she controlled the beasts?
By magic or might, I'm unsure, but yes, they seemed to follow her every command. Once the beasts were between us and the dowry, she swooped in and stole caskets and coffers filled with gems, jewelry, spices, and silks. I need them back.
Okay.
Please,
A
find
matter
what
of
you can of my
property.
dowry, and I'll compensate you handsomely.
And be wary of the Theriker. They aren't to be trifled with.
Wait, why is my thing not selecting correctly? Oh, the Theriker... Okay. The Theriker are creatures that look like... Well, we'll probably see one, but they look like lions mixed with scorpions. Which... Now, maybe I'm not completely up to date on my mythology and creatures of mythology. They're kind of a dead ringer for a manticore. But I guess they couldn't call them manticores because they already have a creature in this game called a manticora, which is nothing like a manticore. So it's really an odd position they've been put in. Although sometimes I think a manticore has a human or an ape face, which I wouldn't call the Therikers. I wouldn't say they have an ape-like face. They kind of just have a wild beastie face. They also have like 4 eyes, I think. I don't even remember who the boss is for this place, or where they are. I think this is one of the delves I went into, fought the boss, and immediately got the lead that they drop and just didn't come back, except for like a daily maybe.
Doesn't Grander realize the opportunity I've given him? Why try to recover his bid for my hand?
Oh, I was right.
What joy can be found in a marriage fueled by coin?
Oh.
Help him if you feel so inclined, but be warned. The beasts of Firelight are ravenous.
She seems rather ambivalent. What's the thing about that one? There's that one dev on the team for ZeniMax that he likes to put frogs in every piece of content. That's why you have death. So this is a Theriker. Okay. Yeah, see how the back is like very insect-like with the scorpion tail? Natch, I need you to move so I can actually look at this. Oh, they have 4 ears, not 4 eyes. There's nothing really ape-like about them, I would say. But they look cool. Oh. And they make cool noises. Are you gonna pop in?
What use have I for collars of gold and silver?
I can't even tell.
Contracts be damned. I know my worth, and Grander should come to learn his.
Is she an Imperial? I can't get a good look at her yet.
The Theriker grow restless. They have that in common. It's time we left these woods behind.
Is this going to be an experience where he learns that he loves her more because she's so wild and free-spirited? I wonder. Like, dowry be damned.
Of being a great warden, you know. But these woods have changed. Return the dowry to Grander if you wish. I'm leaving all this nonsense behind.
Interesting. Where's the last? Just okay. So she is a warden. Excuse me. Or she wants to be a warden? I was kind of under the impression... Oh, I want that. I was kind of under the impression that you either are or aren't a warden. You don't become one, really. It's like you have a innate ability to communicate with the land and animals. And just... Come on. Oh, wow. It's rare that you get an actual weapon from... I shouldn't have jumped down... Because now I can't get back up easily, can I? Oh, wait, yes I can. Yeah, you almost never get a weapon from a chest. A simple, locked chest. I'm still not clear. Is it simple then intermediate, or simple and then... I guess advanced would come after intermediate. Intermediate implies middle. Advanced implies beyond. So yeah, it must be... Yeah, it seems like only intermediate and past that is guaranteed for a weapon, or...
I'm certain Grander will wonder whether he was inadequate. Unworthy of my love. And he'd be right. I've tamed beasts and monsters. I've no need for a mouse.
That's rough. But not undeserved.
I've taken what I need. Enough gold to start a new life. Far away from here. You should do the same.
Well, I don't have a life here, so I can't really do that the way you're describing. I do like the color of the wild burn stuff. It's like everything's kind of an ashy gray with a glowing blue, like a teal. There was a... I think there was a mount. No, it's white was the color. But there was like a reskin of the Wild Hunt stuff. So I don't like the screaming these Spriggans make. Is this where the boss is? With all these skill reskins they've been making, I wonder if they'll actually make some for like class specific stuff. Speaking of class stuff, I wonder if they're gonna make more sets in the... Well, I hadn't actually seen it. It looks like they almost have a constellation on their skin. That's cool. But yeah, are they gonna make more sets in the... Anything here? No? In the Infinite Archive for the remaining 2 skill trees that each class has? Amaral almost sounds like an elf name.
I'm not here to fight. My family drama put you in danger. I owe you some answers if you want them.
Sure.
A proper introduction, then. I am Amoral Verdelis, Grander's bride-to-be. You can tell him it was me. I'm certain my betrayal will make for quite the waterworks. I harbor no ill will toward the man. Only what he represents. This contract.
What will your parents think?
It's been years since they've taken any interest in my needs. Why would I care for theirs? They've made it plainly clear I wasn't the daughter they prayed for. Too quick to fight, too tough to bend. And still they tried to force me into shape.
Grander deserves to know the truth.
He's one of countless pampered nobles that look at these marvelous, newly grown woods and see only a profit to be made. They have no love for its beauty. and nor do I for their greed. So forgive me for not considering what he deserves.
What should I tell him?
Tell him what you will. I'm certain the scandal won't take long to spread. The Verdelis family's wild child finally making for the hills. I only wish I'd done it sooner. And that I could see my mother's face when she realizes what's happened.
He really did want to marry you.
That's a pity. Tell Grander I have a sister. A sweet little thing eager for love. But warn him no dowry. Do it right. Court her. They need to decide for themselves, not our parents.
Why hide with these beasts?
This cave was once a sanctuary from my parents. Before this wild magic twisted it into something cruel. It was my second home. Filled with beasts with softer smiles than the ones that raised me.
Magic twisted this place?
Yes. And the creatures that lived within it. Driven wild and feral. I did what I could to calm them, tend to their fear. I had hoped to take them with me, to return the favor and save them from this mess. But I acted too late.
Where will you go now?
I'm not sure. And even if I did, I wouldn't tell Grander's hired aide. Just know it will be far away from here. Beyond the highlands and the overgrowth. Beyond even the reach of my family's wealth.
Okay, I better get back. Goodbye.
Farewell, adventurer. Perhaps one day we'll cross paths again.
It depends if they want to hire your voice actress. Hey, so good news. I got back your dowry. Bad news. It was stolen by the person you were going to give it to. What?
You returned in one piece. I hope you gave that brigand what for.
Ooh, heavy sack. Don't mind if I do. Am I technically stealing more of his stuff?
You're back? And with my dowry in tow. This is still plenty to impress the Verdelis' eldest daughter and secure her hand. I could kiss you, adventurer. Though I suppose I should save that for my bride-to-be.
Yeah, I got it back, but your marriage is off.
What's this now? Has word already spread of my ineptitude? My abject failure? Has the Verdelis family already dragged my name through the coals? Please, kind-hearted and dashing adventurer, end your silence and tell me.
Hey, the brigand was your to-be wife.
My? Immoral? What would drive her to steal her own dowry? Surely there must be some misunderstanding. These barbaric acts are far beneath her, let alone the Verdelis family name. At least it explains the warm rush I felt from her commands.
She needed the dowry to run away.
Run away? I see. It's strange I find myself so hurt by someone I never met. Who am I to begrudge someone for wanting greener pastures? I hope she finds what she's looking for. I'll be fine. Mother taught us Namarset men to persevere.
There are plenty of wolves in the den. Never heard that one. Fish in the sea I've heard.
Well, I don't appreciate the chosen imagery. I get your meaning. Yes. Though the long road to betrothal is a lonely path, I'll gladly walk it.
Ring of the Faithfulness?
You've earned this gold as well as my deep respect. I wonder what's to become of this dowry. I could save it for my next bride. Or perhaps I could invest it in some sort of capital venture. Father rarely loosens the purse strings for my ideas, so this is the perfect time to prove myself.
You know, Moral said she had a sister.
Yes, of course, a delightful woman. In fact, she was the one who often made the ride out to our lumber yards to collect my letters to Amaral. Are you implying that I should marry her instead?
Amaral? Ooh, thought you could court her properly, no dowry.
What a novel idea. I'll admit to some relief that our arranged marriage is over. I have always been a bit of a romantic, and this merger by way of marriage was less than ideal. Perhaps I will. A proper courtship. If she agrees, of course.
Okay, that's kind of a nice...
Good news. The adventurer retrieved my dowry. We can continue on to Skingrad as planned. And I promise you both a pint of ale when we get there.
Such a relief. And I'll be able to press and sort out your clothing in time for any balls or soirees.
How generous. A whole drink after nearly losing an arm to a Theriker.
Well, you're not wrong.
It will be good to get back to Skingrad. I enjoy the outdoors as much as the next person.
but this armor starts to chafe when I've been in the heat for too long.
Oh, it must be humid as hell here.
Well done. I expect we'll be on our way.
How do you say your
soon.
name?
Marriage troubles aside, I'm quite looking forward to our stay in Skingrad. I hope to make it as relaxing as I can for Master Grandeur.
Isquinat Dimini. That's a cool name. It sounds like a randomly generated name almost. Isquinat Dimini. You know what? Let's just do all the delve quests. At the rate they're going, it wouldn't make sense to cut this episode into 2. So, let's just do it. Especially because who knows, maybe the next 2 quests are 10 minutes apiece each too. But so far they're kind of averaging about 10 to 15 minutes. So, a little on the short end of things. Because like I said, I used to do what, 2 delve quests in a 45 to 1 hour episode. So we're going from like 2.5 hours, 2.5 to 3 hours to 1.5 hours.
The bad man! The bad man! The bad man is dead!
What? Oh, you sound like an interesting fellow.
Stay back! Oh, apologies. I found this necromancer dying of vicious wounds. RK has her now. But you should be careful, traveler. There are dark things afoot here.
Nice hair. What kind of dark things?
The locals say Nunangalo is haunted.
Nunangalo.
As a priest of RK, it is my duty to investigate. I found this poor soul taking her last breaths, raving about a ritual gone wrong and undead necromancers. Please, I need help. I cannot handle this alone.
What kind of help do you need?
Something killed the necromancers inside.
Oh,
the
your
ruins,
arms.
But I believe they have risen from the grave to continue their dark ritual. These spirits are an affront to RK, and we must exorcise them. I will reward you for your help in this.
Okay.
I found a journal among the necromancers' things. It revealed how the ritual began. Interrupting their spell should subdue the spirits and put an end to their plot. Read the journal, but be wary. Whatever killed the necromancers may still be inside.
How can we stop it?
We need to gather the items used for the spell, remove them from the ritual site, and burn any corrupted corpses we find. We should also destroy the undead lurking in the ruins. Their souls cannot move on until their bodies are laid to rest.
Okay. Why does the ritual need to be stopped?
All necromancy is sacrilege to RK, but this particular ritual could endanger all of Westweald. The necromancers were attempting to resurrect an undead army. I shudder to think what they may have intended to use it for.
Okay. Oh. Where can we get it last? The only rooms are perfect. Buried. Managed to put no doubt will succeed. Oh. Wait, what does it say? An undead army at disposal. There's a little map. Faith in me. Okay. This place is interesting. There's some questionable quality rhymes being said throughout the delve. I assume by a necromancer, maybe the one we just found.
This place reeks of death. We need to find and burn the bodies fueling the ritual. The ritual already awoke some of the dead within these ruins. We must be quick.
Can I get down there?
RK, help us. This place is full of traps.
Oh. If I get down there, can I get back up? I sure can.
RK, help us. There is powerful necromantic energy here. We must be near one of the objects from the ritual.
Is it this thing? No? Oh, I see. They're actual objects I need to find. It's a boat, and that's a brain.
Just as I suspected. Fresh blood to feed the spell.
Okay, I'm guessing this seems to be the designated path of progression.
RK's wrath will find you. Get back, foul creature!
So this is a necromancer ghost. Interesting. Wouldn't that be I guess not necessarily. I was gonna say maybe it'd be a lich, but I guess a lich is someone who has mastery over undeath and then becomes undead themselves. A necromancer is someone who can do stuff related to undeath, but maybe aren't quite masters yet.
Okay, protect us. Arcade's wrath will find you. Get back, foul creature!
It's something I was thinking, actually, speaking of liches.
There, that spirit channeled the ritual.
Flesh of the blood, bones of the dead.
We must
Yeah, I was thinking about this lich and where I first learned what it was. I think it was from Lost Kingdoms, an old GameCube game, well before like Adventure Time and their lich and all that. Because there was two. There was a necromancer and a lich monster.
The spell isn't complete.
Good work. We should keep moving. There are more undead to exercise. Stay away from me, monster.
Yeah, because there was a I think the necromancer was the big scary guy with like the skulls around his head, and the lich was like a fancy guy in robes. But they were both like cool undead monsters. Man, I haven't played this. I wish those games were made available in some capacity.
Stay away from me, monster.
Fun fact, that game, Lost Kingdoms 1 and 2, were made by FromSoft. The company you may know as responsible for the Souls games and Armored Core. And it was a little bit before. I know it was after Armored Core, but it was before Dark Souls. But not by that much, because it was early 2000s, it would have been. And Dark Souls was what, mid 2000s? Oh, I don't know that I've seen this part of the delve. Why? Wait, okay, I get the aliens and the necromancers. Why are there also
something vile nearby?
These guys, the shard. Oh, unless the necromancers are working for the Shardborn, is that what it was? I should have read the journal more thoroughly. I like these guys, the Shattered Shards, but there's one monster they added in this DLC that looks really cool. It's just like a mess of parts connected together.
Be careful. That blade has a wicked edge to it.
Probably the intention, considering what it's for.
Stay away from me, monster.
Stay away from me, monster.
Arcade's wrath will find you.
Hmm? Oh.
The teat of the blood-soaked ground. Return from the grave. My call will.
Yeah, there we go. There's one of those really terrible rhymes I was talking about. I wonder if they're really trying to drive home that these guys are kind of amateurs.
What's happening? My work's not done.
Yeah, but you are.
Good. You cleared the corruption here, but I fear there may be more.
Oh, that's a spike trap. I almost... Wait, is it a spike trap? It's not going off. Can you guys stop? Let's see. Is it a dead spike trap? Does it work? No, it seems to be a dud.
Stay away from me, monster. Okay, protect us.
Where's that guy going? That was weird. It was like running away. No, Shardborn. Actually, this is near where the boss is, I think. I think the boss here is another Shattered Shard.
Arise, you sleeping dead. Walk among the living instead.
I like their big mace. So I guess I'm assuming that the whole Shadows over Necrom or Secrets of Apocrypha, whatever.
Mortals, I'm not finished.
Whatever it is
good work. We should not linger.
Ending with this
There is
content.
more to do.
I wonder what they'll do next, and if they're really going for this whole multi-year thing. They should... I kind of wish they would just ditch the whole year or years-long stories and just switch to nice little one-offs. Like Murkmire, I still think Murkmire and Orsinium are some of the strongest stories they've ever written and are the most interesting zones. I think when they drag them out like this too long, the stories kind of suffer.
Okay, protect us.
Or if they do want to do it that way, maybe a series of like seemingly unrelated zone stories, and then at the end there's some tie-in in the epilogue stuff. Oh, this is one of those annoying bosses that has invincibility. That's the only way to make content challenging now, I guess. Now why... They're all called Shattered Shard. Why didn't this guy get a unique name? Are you gonna have a second round of invulnerability? No? Okay. They are thirsty, they want blood, they will come. This is a long...
It is done. The remaining necromantic energy will dissipate on its own. Meet me outside this...
Is he just fading away? Meet me on... Alright, that's another delve in the books. See, that one was a little bit longer, just because this delve is kind of funky to navigate in general. And so is the last one remaining too. It's a little weird. It's like... It's all the way on the west, but it's... Half of it's like an outdoor hilly area, and the rest of it's a weird, kind of castle fort thing. I would not lean against this thing.
Arcay smiles upon you, friend. Your assistance in stopping the ritual has finally put the spirits of Nunungalo to rest. You saved both the living and the dead of Westweald today.
Anything else we need to do?
Thank Arcay, this is the end of it. I can already sense the necromantic energy waning. The air feels lighter somehow.
What were the Daedra doing in those ruins?
I am not sure. They may have been drawn to the necrotic energy generated by the ritual. There are rumors of similar Daedric attacks across Westweald, but no one knows where they are coming from. I will be sure to mention them in my record.
What should we do with the items?
I will take those. They should not be left unaccounted for. The Temple of Arcay has measures in place to safeguard such dangerous objects and prevent them from causing any further harm.
Okay, here you go.
Thank you, friend. As promised, here is a token of my gratitude. Hopefully, our paths may meet again under less grim circumstances. Now, I need a hot bath to wash off the stink of the grave. By the smell of it, you could use one too.
Thanks.
Remember, life has no meaning without death. That is why the Church of Arcay rejects all forms of necromancy. We did good work here, but I am ready to return to my duties. I have always found life more orderly within the church than outside it.
What do you plan to do now?
I will return to my order in Skingrad and tell my fellow priests that Nunungalo has been exorcised. The Legion should also know about the Daedra we encountered. I am sure they will want to investigate further.
Yeah, probably.
There is more work to be done at home.
Oh wait, aren't
I must return. Arcay bless you, traveler.
Aren't the Citric portals glitched here that they don't drop proper loot yet? Oh, Warbrick Amber. I won't turn that down. Wow, you are in the middle of 3 equidistant way shrines, huh? But yeah, I think they're currently glitched. I think they might have been patched on the PC version, but it happens a lot actually with a lot of zones, but the portals aren't dropping gear from this zone yet. Ooh, does that person have the new companion revelry book? They do. Oh, fancy. Also, I've never been clear on how the rules work with Citric portals dropping motifs. Do they just drop... Oh. Oh, probably for this. Okay. Do they just drop the base motif? Like, I guess Shardborn is the one right now? Or Shattered? I don't remember what it's called. Thunderbug, goodbye. Okay, so here's the delve. Where's the quest giver? Oh, what is this? Uh-oh, this ogre's just taking a nap. Okay. Okay, well, they're not on the outside. So they must be on the inside. The fort currently known as Varen's Watch has had different names at different times. Oh, yep, okay. Your orders. Due to an unexpected assault on Varen's Watch by the Recollection and other conspiring enemy forces, you are ordered to ignite the 4 signal fires atop the Watch's towers and walls to alert and rally nearby Legion troops. Once all 4 signal fires are ablaze, immediately report back to the camp outside the Watch, situated not far from the main gate. Uh-huh. Okay. It says cold fires on the Watch. Let's just take that off the list. There's not a lot of side quests looking at this list. So let me go around. Oh, the giant... I was wondering why there were these giant bonfire piles. That makes more sense now. Can I clear that? Yes, I can. Oh. I was looking at these, the spinning shards. I think they're using the same exact animation and rigging as the books you could get from Apocrypha. They're like those animated, like floaty books, but just they replaced the book models with glass shard models. Because the few I've seen, they look almost exactly the same. Like I can make the books. I should take... Actually, I think I have one of the furnishing plans for the shards in my bank. But I should craft both and put them like over each other just to see if they really do just line up. It's interesting that you can get both the furnishing plans and the furnishings themselves from the Miramore mosaics. And they seem to have a good enough drop rate. It reminds me of the... oh, what were they called? In Galen, the fire... What were they called? The eruption... Oh, that's going to bother me. Hold on. Where are you? The volcanic vents, yeah. Those had a pretty good drop rate. I think they added them after the release, but you could get like some cool fire song themed furnishings, and they were surprisingly not common, but you know, they dropped frequently enough that it made it actually worth grinding. Made it feel like it was worth grinding, I should say. Whip. So let's see who's okay. So we have the Miramore enemies. Then the Recollection work for them, and I guess they also have necromancers. It's such a weird effect. These voroplasms with the mirror texture when they're really in motion, it's like almost hypnotizing. And there's a Manticora there. I remember that. I don't remember how to navigate this tower. You go up here and over here into this part. Oh, excuse me. You weren't involved with this. I wish I could get ink to drop while I'm playing, or while I'm recording. Because I think I've gotten it to drop once in a trial. I did Lucent Citadel. And the other 2 times it dropped, I was in a group dungeon. Because I was getting the leads from those. I need to go... Wait, there's no in-between? Hold on. Oh, that's not good. I think I go this way? Because it looks like this last... I think the last bonfire is next to where the boss is, which I think you go up this way. But it's a little hard to tell when it doesn't show you the full map. Now there's the boss. And there it is. Okay. And there's an exit right there, which you actually need to take. I don't know if you need to take it, but it leads... There's a sky shard kind of out of the way, and coming out of here puts you right next to it. Yeah, because you come down here. I guess you could just scale this way if you just come up the side. The sky shard's right there. What the hell? Are they dancing? Huh.
Why attack Varen's Watch, Elf? How many warriors do you have in there?
We remember. We will never forget.
This one will tell us nothing.
The recollection easily took your silly fortress.
Damn Wood Elf. Hey!
The signal fires. That was you? Wait, that scroll. I gave those orders to a legionary. Who are you? And what happened to my legionary?
They were dead. I did it.
I lost a
Well,
lot
I didn't
of
kill
good
them.
men
I just
and
did the
women
mission.
to these recollection fanatics. The last report about them urged caution, but it never said that they had their own army. Were you able to complete the mission? Did you ignite all 4 signal fires?
Yep.
Excellent. Now we wait for Legion reinforcements to arrive. Given the current state of the WEALD, that could take time, but at least the warning has gone out. Thank you for completing this mission for our fallen comrade. Take this for your service.
Thank you.
I'll make sure the West WEALD Legion Command hears about the bravery both you and my fallen soldier displayed here today. We'll reclaim Varen's Watch from the recollection. It's only a matter of time.
Tell me about the legionary who died.
The battle inside was fast and brutal. A few of us were able to retreat, but I had to send someone back in to ignite the signal fires. Legionary Thania volunteered instantly. No hesitation whatsoever. I'm glad you were able to complete her mission.
What's the purpose of the signal fires again?
To alert nearby Legion forces that Varen's Watch is in trouble and needs assistance. It's the fastest way to communicate across long distances.
And what will you do with the captured recollection soldier?
Hold her until reinforcements arrive. Then turn her over to soldiers who can take her back to Legion Command. She can tell us valuable information about the recollection and their plans. With the proper motivation.
Ah, torture.
We'll see if this recollection fanatic's tongue loosens up when the Legion reinforcements arrive. Varen's Watch will be ours again in no time.
Oh, I can actually talk to them?
The recollection will not be deterred. This land is ours by right and by blood. It will be ours. Mark my word.
Oh, is that their motivation? It's kind of the same as the Reachmen, that this was originally Valenwood territory, maybe. Oh. Well, we're done with the Delves. I guess we'll head to Leftwill next, and then to Silorn. Silorn? Well, we'll do it in the next episode. If these Delve quests are in any indication, let's use the big words, any indication, the public dungeon quests might also be very short. So maybe I do them both in one episode. Wow, this is a new precedent. But oh wait, I just remembered something. Aren't I supposed to be able... Yeah, I can get this now. What does it look like? Big horse. Dummy with big horse. Yeah, because if you do the whole scribing quest line, you get that. I almost forgot about that. Okay, but that's it for this episode, so thanks for joining me. Come back, I'll have the next stuff up real soon, but until then, Bye.